According to a new presidential bill, private citizens will take the positions of Ukraine's Minister of Defense and his deputies for the first time. President Petro Poroshenko claims that this decision was not an easy one. The key is the implementation of democratic civilian control over the army, law enforcement, and security forces. Even I hesitated for a long time, but then decided that even in times of war, we must accept the appointment of a civilian defense minister. After the bill is voted into law, the new defense minister of Ukraine will be appointed as soon as January 2019. The national security bill also suggests public organizations will have a role in regulating the country's armed forces. Considering that we say unequivocally that we want to join NATO and the EU, our allies want to have legislative guarantees in this regard, and this law is the basis for them. Changes in Ukraine's national security and defense spheres have a short-term plan which will be implemented over the course of 3 years and a long-term plan to be fulfilled over 5.
Ukraine should have an umbrella, a cap, to help protect us from more possible aggressive actions from Russia. That is why I must join the union of countries which would be able to protect us. We can see the only union that has proved to be effective in the system of security and defense and support of its member countries. It's NATO. Our task is to switch to NATO standards.
The sum of money needed to fulfill the financial side of the project will be allocated from the state budget. It's been estimated that the sum is 5% of Ukraine's GDP. It's important that 0.5% of these 5% should go to the military-industrial complex. It will facilitate economic growth and the growth of the country's military potential. President Petro Poroshenko has introduced the bill in the parliament as an urgent one. The consideration of the document is expected to happen in the coming weeks.